Hello everyone. Today we are discussing about a randomized algorithm in design and analysis algorithm. First we discuss definition of randomized algorithm. An algorithm that uses random numbers to decide what to do next anywhere in its logic is called a randomized algorithm. For example, in randomized quicksort, we use a random number to pick the next pivot or we randomly shuffle the array. The randomized algorithm important example is quicksort. Typically, this randomize is used to reduce time complexity or space complexity in other standard algorithms. Some randomized algorithms have deterministic time complexity. For example, this implementation of Kargar algorithm has time complexity is O euro. The main advantages of randomized algorithm is reduce the time complexity as and space complexity. Next we discuss what is the type of randomized algorithm. The mainly two types, Monte Carlo algorithm and Las Vegas. What is Monte Carlo algorithm? A Monte Carlo algorithm is a type of resource restricted algorithm that returns answer based on the probability. A result, the solution as a result, the solutions produced by the Monte Carlo algorithm may not be correct within the certain margin of error. Monte Carlo produce correct or optimum result with some probability. This algorithm has deterministic running time and it's generally easier to find the out worst case time complexity. For example, this implementation of Kargar algorithm produces the minimum cut with a probability greater than or equal to 1 by n square, where n is the number of vertices and the worst case time complexity as O euro. The Monte Carlo method is also reduce the worst case time complexity. The most important thing is reduce the time complexity. Here algorithm of Monte Carlo. Las Vegas algorithm. What is Las Vegas algorithm? These algorithms always produce correct or optimum result. Time complexity of this algorithm is based on an random value and time complexity is evaluated as expected value. For example, randomized quicksort always sort an input array and accept worst case time complexity or quicksort O n rise in log n. These algorithms are typically analyzed for accepted worst case. To compute accepted time taken in waste case, all possible values of the used random variables needs to be considered in worst case and time taken by every possible values needs to evaluated. Average of all evaluated time is expected worst case time complexity. Here the Las Vegas algorithm. Next we discuss randomized quicksort. The main example of randomized algorithm is quicksort. How to work randomized algorithm in quicksort? Let's check. The quicksort algorithm works as follows. For simplicity, we assume that no two elements of the array being sorted are equal. If the array has less than one element, there are few conditions. First one is pick a pivot uniformly at random from the elements of the array. The next one is split the array into A1 and A2, where A1 continues all elements less than the pivot and A2 continues all elements greater than the pivot. And the last one is sort A1 and A2 recursively and return A1 and pivot and A2. The splitting step takes exactly n-1 comparison since we have to check each non-pivot against the pivot. We assume all other costs are dominated by the cost of comparisons. How many comparisons does randomized quicksort do on average? There are two ways to solve these problems, the dumb way and the smart way. Next we discuss applications and scope of randomized algorithm. Randomized algorithms have huge applications in cryptography, load balancing, data structure, hashing, sorting, searching, order statistics, and computational geometry. Mathematical programming, faster algorithms for linear programming, rounding linear programming solutions to integer program solutions. Graph algorithm, minimum spanning tree, sorted paths, minimum cut, counting and enumeration, metrics, permanent counting, computational structures. So the randomized algorithm is used to everywhere. Thank you.